Your first alert weather forecast with Jayda Russell. 48's Umbrella a Week giveaway is sponsored by Mr. Rooter, your locally owned expert plumbers for over 34 years.
And Jayda, we had beautiful weather all across the Tennessee Valley. We didn't need the umbrella. Liz Hurley ribbon run. A lot of people, thousands of people showed up. Big event, the No Kings rally. A lot of people showed up. Once again, the story is the beautiful weather, but that's all going to change in just a matter of hours.
That's absolutely correct. Thankfully, once we get on the other side of it, no expectation for rain, but this is going to be a major deal for us because it is overnight. That's the biggest portion that I want to drive home for you all. That's what makes it the alert for you, is the fact that we have this going on during our sleeping hours. And as you can look at the bottom bar here, we also have heavy rains and possible spin up EF0 tornado possibilities. Very low chance of that, but still on the radar for us. So here's your storm timeline. For our folks in the east, like I mentioned a bit ago, it'll be 12 a.m. to 3 a.m., but that doesn't mean that you're going to be completely out of the clear as far as that rain goes. It just means that we'll see the brunt of the rain finally move its way away from you. You'll be left with a couple of showers and a little bit of a storm every now and again, but not as strong. Then 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. for our eastern communities. So we'll keep that in mind and walk through our Euro here. This has been one of the most consistent model runs that we've seen all week long, which has been really great to get us out ahead of front of this, just to make sure that we told you as early as possible as far as it goes with a first alert weather day. So taking it out to about 2:30 a.m., that's when we'll see a widespread amount of these showers. Like I mentioned with that storm timeline, that doesn't just mean, oh, you are definitely seeing this shower or you're not. It just means that we're starting to see the larger effects on their way or making their way away from you as well. So heavy chance around 2:30 for the western communities. We'll see some heavy pockets of showers and storms on the eastern end. Continues to make its way through the valley throughout most of the early hours. This is 6 a.m. So for my folks that are getting up early for church in the morning or any other morning plans, the expectation here is that we are starting to see those heavy showers on the eastern end. Could see some residual showers for our western end folks, but we're going to continue to see some storm possibility. It'll be mid-morning before we start to see a little bit of a clearer sky, even though we'll be left with some residual rain chances. So we'll dry out by noon, but it's going to put a damper on a good bit of your morning. So keep that in mind as you make your plans for tomorrow. It's going to be a good part of the day, and then we'll stick in those 60s for most of the day ahead, and then keep those double-digit wind speeds going, about 15 to 13 miles per hour in the afternoon. We do have some storm threats to think about. We've got a moderate to high chance of about 40 plus miles per hour with that wind. So that's going to be very strong wind gusts overnight. You could hear some of that wind whipping up in your neighborhood, and then heavy rainfall is a high chance, like you saw there on our model run. Low end chance for small hail and a spin up tornado. Once we get through that next chance for rain, we have a dry week ahead. Mid-70s is expected for us. Looking outside right now, we are right at 80. Nice and comfortable for the evening. Lots of us are still in those low-end 80s, but only a matter of hours before we start to see an opportunity for that to change. Starts to dry out with that forecast coming in as well overnight tonight, but we do stay in those 70s for the next couple of days. Keep in mind, though, those mornings will get real chilly in those mid-40s.